Now, South Africa has a rich boxing history. The likes of Francois Botha, Corrie, Saunders and Bernado were all champions in their day. We can never forget the great baby Jake Matlala, who dominated the lightweight and flyweight division. One boxer who changed the landscape back in 1983 is Gerrie Coetzee. He won the WBA belt, and his life story will now be chronicled in a movie. eNCA's Justin Ford has more.
Who is that man coming in the door? Is that the greatest?
Gerrie, the Boksburg bomber Coetzee, put South African boxing on the map during a difficult time in the country. He knocked out Michael Dokes in 1983 to become the heavyweight champion of the world. The 63-year-old now has the opportunity to tell the world his story in a movie aptly named Against All Odds.
Obvious I'm on it, and you know, I gotta make the best of this movie. Chris Ritz said it was the best script he ever saw. I'm lucky that my script is proud of it, and I'm proud of it as well because it is a good script.
The bionic hand, as Coetzee was also called, had an amazing relationship with Muhammad Ali.
When I saw him, Ali and I talked about him. And to be honest with you, a man of this caliber, coming from South Africa, and they stripped him of everything that he stood for. And he was in the same boat as Muhammad Ali. This man's story is long overdue. Long overdue. It is time for the real history, for these young men and young women to know who you were and who you are.
Driekus Still Knox du Plessis will play the role of Coetzee.
I saw him fight in Las Vegas because he threw a nice left hook and knocked the guy out. So I thought to myself, well, he can play me. He's big, he's not too small. And so I told him to go get Driekus. And I still haven't met him, but I'm going to meet him today.
It's amazing to see how the stars align. Being groundbreaking in my own sport of MMA and being the highest ranked in MMA as a South African and playing a legend like Gerrie, who did the unthinkable in boxing, which is also a combat sport. It's an absolute massive honor, and I think the stars really don't align like this in any other instance, and that's just a testimony to how amazing this movie is going to be.
Filming will commence later this year once all the locations in Johannesburg as well as Washington, D.C. have been confirmed. Justin Ford, Cape Town.